happens to all of my Boxycharm makeup? Great question. Can't wait to tell you. A lot of times what I am doing, as many of you know, is I'm still doing the investigating. I'm letting you know in the future videos like this one what is happening with this makeup. Am I still using it? Past that initial try on, has it gone through that new makeup smell phase where I'm just kind of like excited for something new? Am I still reaching for it in the future? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that new car smell, but new makeup smell, where you get so excited for the new products. A lot of times I love to catch you guys up on where am I at with my makeup collection. And you guys have seen this year, I have gone through a realm of declutters. So you guys also know the things I've already gotten rid of, right? Because I've gotten rid of honestly quite a lot. Let's go into it today, and I'm gonna let you know where the things that are currently in my collection stand with me. Grab your tea, grab your snack, grab your water, get comfy, and let's go through these products together. Cheers! I'm trying this Splash Blast lemon flavor Adam brought home. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's got electrolytes, so hopefully it'll keep me going through this video because you guys, we have a lot. I'm gonna start with something that I'm pretty sure came in an IPSY bag, and I had never seen e.l.f. in our boxes / bags before, but I was definitely not mad about it. The e.l.f. primer that has the power gripping and niacinamides in it is definitely something I had wanted to try. And e.l.f. is definitely making such like a resurgence, I feel like. Not that they ever went away, but e.l.f. has just become, for the past 2 years really, just a forefront in the drugstore that it is, the prices are even going up, but it is really quality products. I'm actually using this today to put on some makeup today and going into that fall festive girl look with a little bit more coverage. And I have to say, it does a beautiful job, and you do not need a lot for this product. It is a very sticky formula, very tacky consistency, I would say. So it's not exactly maybe the easiest to spread, but it is really nice. You can see that it does have some flexibility as it runs down my hand here, and as you spread it around, it gets tacky and sticky very, very quickly. You don't need a ton of product either. It's just something you kind of need to move around quickly, because if you wait, it'll start to get real sticky and you won't feel like you can have that much movement. I'm really enjoying this product though. I have had quite a few primers that I've been trying to go through, so this maybe hasn't been something I've used as much as I thought I would, but it's probably also because I've been using a lot lighter makeup, so I almost wonder, do I need this much grip? Oh, do you see how tacky this is right now? Like, this is pulling onto me when I'm touching it. It is definitely a gripper. This is a super quality product that I'm still happy to use right now though, going into that season where maybe I'm gonna be wearing a bit more makeup in the fall and winter, because I do like a little bit more coverage then. I don't know what it is, but I do. Let's go ahead and talk about today's video sponsor, Cupshe. I am so excited to continue working with Cupshe. This is like my 3rd year working with them, and I have loved it. And let's dive into this. This floral ruffled maxi dress for $39.99 made me feel like a fall princess. I loved the pattern. I loved the puffy romantic sleeves, but I have to tell you, even though I'm a shorter girl, the length on this was amazing. I could not get over how good this dress made me feel. It was so flowy, so pretty. I became obsessed wearing this. I even had to take it outside while I had some sunshine and just dance in this dress because it's so pretty. This floral print dolman sleeve maxi dress for $28.99 is like a fall lover's dream in Florida. I love the print. It definitely has a tropical vibe, but it definitely leans into the fall. I was not expecting the high slits on the front. There's 2 up front. I love the sleeves on this and the deep V. They just scream fall tropical vibes. I think this is super cute. I love a V-neck. I love the pattern on this. It's going to be great also for the fall lover who loves to accessorize. I love popping on like a fun fall hat or a handbag or jewelry. This floral print chiffon mini dress for $31.99. It comes in 2 different colors, black and green. I chose the green. It's what I'm wearing in today's video, and I just felt like a princess, a fall princess in this dress. I love the pattern. I love like the emerald color to this, but also like the orange brown flowers and foliage on it just looks so rich. They look very fall, super comfortable. I thought that this was amazing. I also, again, love a V-neck. I love that the skirt goes just a little above the knee so I can wear it with boots or flats. Again, fun to accessorize with as well. This maroon textured floral lace mini dress for $31.99 has all of the features. Again, I love the puffy sleeves that are again a bit transparent so you can see the arms. There's a little bit of breeze that can come through there, but let's talk about the buttons on this dress. They just elevate the look. It makes it look so rich. I also love the slip aspect to this because then if the wind is blowing, I feel like I have that extra layer of protection, but also it gives this dress a little elevated frill to it. I thought this was super cute. Wear it with boots, wear it with a hat, or wear it with some flats. It's just so stunning going from that summer to fall vibe. I definitely love the richness of this color too. It is stunning. I did wear this as I would on my body type in case you have a body type similar to mine. So these type of tops that are really deep V could probably have a cami underneath them and be perfect for going out. The floral print smocked bodycon mini dress actually surprised me. It's $37.99 on the Cupshe website, and again, I love the richness of the colors. I love the black with the red, orange, like flowers and foliage on it. Again, I love the sleeves. I also love that the rouging on the wrist area of the sleeves kind of coincides with the bottom half of this dress. Now, I was not expecting the bodycon portion of the bottom to be like that stretchy material. It's actually really comfortable to put on. Again, it's a deep V, so this might be something if you are busty like me, you may want to put like a cami under it, but it is super cute for fall. This emerald button loop mini dress for $26.99. Right now it's on sale on the website. It is such a gorgeous color. Like, this is the color of fall. I feel like if you're wanting a little bit more richness, wear this with a fun hat for a little extra fall vibe, some boots, maybe some heels. It is so darn cute. The buttons are really elevating the look, I would say. Again, this is another deep V, so I wore this as it comes to show you if you have a similar body type to me with a larger bust, you may want to put something underneath it or not. It's totally up to you. It is a great transition piece that I am loving the fabric and the richness of this. The floral print lace-up maxi dress was the last dress I tried on, and I have to say this was one of my favorites of the day, probably because I do live in Florida, and this was just like perfect for where we're at right now with the weather. This is something that I feel like I could put a cardigan over the top of it if it starts to get chillier in the evenings. I could wear this with flip-flops or heels or even boots. This is like a perfect tropical fall piece. The color is super rich. It's a little bit of a vibrant blue there, and it's got these gorgeous flowers on top. I loved the back of this dress as well. This was super duper comfy. I ended up wearing this dress the rest of the day because I just felt like it's the perfect dress for where I'm at right now with the season. Thank you so much to Cupshe for sponsoring this portion of my video. I have loved working with them for so long, and I love all of these fall pieces. Definitely be sure to check out my links below, and be sure to use my discount code to save some money for all of your fall parties, all of your fall looks. This is going to be a great season. I just know it. Something I've started my face with every single morning is some skincare. That was honestly the first thing that popped into my brain when I was like, where are all of my products now? The skincare was definitely top of mind for the things that I'm loving and using, and the things that I'm just not. The Better Skin Co. Eye Bright Now is something I've raved about since the beginning of this year. I put this on first thing in the mornings, just take one drop and spread it between both of my eyes, and it does a beautiful job of brightening, helping with that dark circles, the puffiness. I use it every single morning and definitely notice a difference. This for me has become a holy grail staple item in my morning routine every day, so I cannot skip over this. This is so perfect for me. I really love it, and it's mostly because you guys told me how to use it, so thank you for your expertise, because without you guys, I would have missed this for sure. Another combo that I got in kind of the beginning front half of the year was when IPSY was really taking over Boxycharm, and they were wooing us so hard. Oh, and I do have on my Halloween shirts already. I am so excited to be pumpkining it up with you guys in my upcoming Halloween special. I'm so excited. Something that I wasn't sure how I was going to love it, but I really wanted to because it was Drunk Elephant, was this combination that now I am swearing by. And I actually went to go find a bigger version of this, and it's like $90 something. I could not, I could not believe it. But it's so good, it makes sense. I got this combination in the beginning of the year and I cannot stop using it in the evenings specifically. It's the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial and the TLC Framboise Glycolic Night Serum. I'm obsessed with these two. I like to use them in tandem. Right up here, I actually just recently went to a dermatologist for an annual checkup, that yearly check-in that we should all do to take care of our skin. And she just said how great my skin was looking. She couldn't believe how nice everything was, and I really have to attribute it to a lot of these products that my skin looks so youthful, so firm, so toned, all of those things. So this has definitely been something that I have been using a lot. I kind of went away from it for a while because we got a decent amount of skincare this year, but I have reintroduced this in the third, fourth quarter of the year, and I love it so much. It's pricey though, super pricey, but I can definitely see now why Drunk Elephant is worth it, and why I've been pretty pleased with the whole IPSY Boxy combination, because they are introducing things that I've really wanted to try for a long time. Doesn't mean I don't miss my OG Boxy, but you know how it is. Speaking of my toning of my skin, this Elemis toner is almost gone, and I'm gonna miss this. This is the Elemis Rehydrating Ginseng Toner. I use this nightly after I take off my makeup. The spray I have only used a few times, honestly. Sometimes in the morning if I'm wanting a mist, I'll do it, but mostly what I'm doing is pulling off the cap, using a little cotton round, and wiping it all over my face after I've cleansed. It's perfect. My skin looks beautiful with this toner. If you have an opportunity to get it, I recommend her. Something I haven't used nearly as much as I thought I would, and it could be because my lotion game became very strong this year. I have quite a few lotions in my collection that kind of do a similar thing, is the Skin Inc. Body Sculpt Fit Serum. This is one of those lotions that's supposed to help your body kind of tone up, make it smooth, make the appearance glow, all of the things. I actually have another brand that I've been receiving product from them for a while that I've really loved more than this. I'll tell you what it is. It's like the whole line from Mally's Cosmetics. This is not sponsored, or that is gifted though, but it's stuff I've been trying for about 2 years now, and I've really loved their products. I think they do a really good job. You do feel tingling and certain things with this, so you know it's working. So that can be a little bit of a drawback, but with this, not only do I not feel anything, I don't see anything, honestly. I've used it a couple of times, but nothing ever stood out to me as something that was like better than what I already have. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have it in my collection too much longer when I do maybe a year-end clean out, because I'm thinking I might need to do that. To wash off my makeup, something I have been trying from First Aid Beauty that we got from Boxy is the Cleansing Oil Makeup Remover. A lot of people love this brand, and with really good reason. These are really great products, high quality, really good value. They are a pricier brand. I'm so happy that they are now cruelty-free. However, I got a lot of cleansers this year, to be honest, that I'd already started. So yes, I have tried this to, well, about here. That's actually pretty good considering I haven't had it too long. But I'm also trying to go through other cleansers before they kind of like dry out or go bad because they're further down. So I haven't used this more recently, but I used it enough to know that I was really enjoying it as like a double cleanse to get all of my makeup off. So this is definitely something, if you see it in maybe the drop shops or you see it out and about, I do recommend this. It's pretty good. I just have a lot of cleansers to go through because I feel like that was something we got a lot of. Something that I started out with, but I think I just got so many amazing skincare products that I've definitely lost this in the commotion of everything else here in my beauty room, is the Coalife Niacinamide. It's a booster that's supposed to help reduce signs of aging, blemish control, helps with hydration, and I never noticed anything bad with it because I am very sensitive skin, so I didn't get any breakouts from it. It's not like it was bad, it's just I got so many other really great skincare things that I was using that this one kind of fell off my radar a bit, but that's bound to happen when you get a lot of skincare. It's still in my collection, and I will keep you posted on if I end up using this up, but I did get it down a decent amount to show you, so it's not like it was doing anything bad. Kind of similar for the Kate Somerville Recharging Serum. This is something that I have not gotten to use very much because I've got a lot of other skincare in here, and I am currently using the Dermalect Cosmeceuticals XL Lash Volumizer. I will keep you posted on this. We just got this, and I'm using it nightly across the lashes, so stay tuned, be subscribed. I will definitely give you updates on this soon. Skincare is kind of that thing that I do first thing in the morning, and I'm loving doing it. So I'm really grateful to get such great products, but I really started to be like, where's the makeup, Boxycharm? I really want to see where has my heart still resided with having the makeup in my collection. I had to do some serious digging, but it is still here, just maybe not as exciting as it once was. So that's really where I want the IPSY Boxy to kind of like bring me back some of that quality makeup. So let's talk about some stuff that I did really love, especially to start my mornings. I'm thinking about splurging and buying this full price on my own because I've loved it so much. This is still skincare, but I started this with my makeup routines too. So I could use this on a natural day of makeup or just popped this on to go, or to set the face to really go on with the makeup later. And that's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Volume CC Stick. As you can see, I'm literally down to the nub. I love using this under the eyes and then pressing it in with my finger to really blend it out. This for me did a great job just kind of like wakening up my eyes if I had any dark circles or if I just wanted a little something to then go on about my day. I felt like this was perfect for my no makeup days. Perfect. I have used it up, and that I didn't think that was going to happen with this, honestly. My brain went back to like the 90s where we all had those yellow color correcting sticks, or our moms did, and I was like, what's this? And I put it all over my face. This is so much better. So much better than some kind of like yellow crayon-y thing for color correcting, because what this does was like a combination of really helping your skin, but also concealing, and it did such a beautiful job. I wore it when I had no makeup on. Love. I still do have some other things from Boxycharm in here that I'm probably not going to talk about because I just got them, but something that I've wanted it to be better than it is, and it is one of those brands I just told you I loved, is Drunk Elephant. But it's, for me, something I can skip over a lot, but it was my gateway product into something I went out and bought myself and loved. So it's kind of a win-win, win-lose, 50-50 kind of deal. This is the Drunk Elephant Eau Blues Rosy Drops. You guys saw me struggle with this at first because I read the directions on how to use it and I kind of misunderstood them. What I did was I thought this only could go with your skincare, so I think I was combining it with, you know, just some skincare that I had gotten, and it was kind of patchy, wasn't looking right, shiny in some spots, and I was like, oh, duh. When I was editing it is when I realized it's a liquid blush. Use it like a liquid blush. And you guys were like, girl, use it as a liquid blush. I was like, thank you. Thank you. For some reason, it just didn't dawn on me when I got it. But then when I started using it as a liquid blush, I was like, okay, that makes sense. The thing for me, first of all, these are a little difficult to get the product out of, and I'm not sure why, because I know she's full. This is a little light for the color I would like to use, and maybe a little bit more baby pink than I would have liked for my skin tone, honestly. I tend to rotate over to more coral-based blushes, and this is definitely more of like a baby pink. Not that that's bad, but when I would use it, I would find myself needing to do like a topper of a blush that I would like to kind of richen it up for me, and then this kind of just disappears on me. Not the best or the worst thing in my collection. How's that? However, this product made me open my eyes to what the possibilities were with this. And honestly, DeBronzy drops were all over the internet this year. I feel like it was like a viral sensation, but for a really good reason. And since I figured out how to use this product, I then was like, okay, let me try the DeBronzy. I'll spend my own money, and it's really pricey. It was like 38 bucks. And I truly fell in love with this year, to the point I don't even have this in my bronzer collection, because I just literally went over to my bronzers and I was like, wait, where is it? I've lost her. It's up actually in my skin tints, because that's how I've liked to use this, is more of like a skin tint for maybe a lighter makeup day, or I'll put this all over my face, maybe I'll mix it with another skin tint, and then just go. I've loved this, but I don't think I would have gone out on a limb for this because I'm not a cream liquid girl. I'm more of a powder girl, or at least have been historically. That's where I've been. So this made me try this, and I fell in love with it. I'm now curious about the highlighter, and that I never thought would happen, because I'm just like, I don't need it. I have so many highlighters that I love. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm really curious about it. So while this isn't maybe something I'm using on the weekly basis or even regularly, and I don't honestly know if I'll have it for forever or I'll use it up, I'm still grateful for it, and I'm glad I got to try it. I'm not getting rid of it because I feel like it's still really good for natural days maybe, but I don't know. I'm only so on it. I feel like I have a lot of cream stick blushes in my collection now that I've never had before, from subscriptions, things I've been trying, and honestly, I have been on the fence about some of the ones I got from Boxycharm. Specifically, I'm kind of focusing on what I got this year in 2023, but I will say I still do have some of my products. Did I get these this year? Was these this year? It's one of those years where I'm like, wait, it's flown by so quickly. Was this year or last year? I'm not sure. But I have a lot in my collection here. The two sticks that I have though, specifically, I'm struggling. So I actually like, and I'm wearing today, Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Blush in Pink Dahlia. I have this on today, and thank you guys for telling me about the brush on the end. For some reason, I didn't know, and I thought it was broken. I thought it wasn't pumping up. What would I do without you? I would be lost. Truly, I would be lost. I'm wearing this today, and I think it does a really nice subtle blush beautifully. The color, again, maybe isn't something that I gravitate to a ton because it's more of that pink rose hue. And again, I like a little bit more of an orange base or brown base to mine. But I think it's really pretty, especially when you blend her out. I did use the brush this morning, and I've used the brush a couple of times. I feel like it doesn't do as well for my skin as maybe a beauty blender does or my fingers, so I tend to do a little bit more finessing with it. But she's really pretty. She's pretty. I have been using her when I'm thinking of like, oh, you know what? I just put down some of my skin tints or foundations. Let's play. The one though that is really not coming to my radar a lot is the Lucky Chick. And this one here is a marbled blush, and I don't know why it's not. It's not top of mind like the Anastasia one is. This one is in the shade Lucky Days. It's a lip and cheek, and I did try it on the lips. Didn't like it, dried me out, but usually these hybrid type products I like for the thing it's most likely intended for. This one though is a little bit more, less creamy. It's more of that stick formula. It's a little bit firm, but once you get it on the skin, it warms up and it definitely glides, but it's a little bit more effort. I also think the color is not too much different from the Anastasia as we can see. So if I'm going to do it, I'm probably going to go for the product that I like a little bit better, and that's the Anastasia. So I'm just sitting here going, this wasn't a declutter video. Am I decluttering this right now? I hadn't considered decluttering anything today, but I'm really not reaching for this, and it's not that it's bad. It's not. It's just, it's not top of mind, and they're pretty similar. This one's actually probably closer to the color I would want to use because this is actually looking like a brighter pink, at least in my viewfinder right now. I think I've just made a decision that I was not expecting. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. I actually have a girlfriend who has a beautiful light skin tone that I feel like this would look so glowingly beautiful on her. I was talking to her this morning, and I think that's why it just popped in my head. I was like, this would look great on her. Why am I gatekeeping this when I could give this to her and I could keep using this? This was not the intention of this video, but that's just what's, you know, sprang up sporadically. So I'm gonna go gift this to a girlfriend. Sometimes things like that happen in these videos, and that's why I'm so grateful for this chatty girl time with you, because some things just pop up that I don't expect, and then I feel liberated, and then I can gift. Because I don't know if these should be in this video or not, I'll just tell you, these two liquid blushes are still in my collection. They're not bad. I'll remember to pop into them when I'm doing lighter makeup, so they're fine. Another blush though that I have been reaching for more, I would say, is this Toy Factory Sunset Palette. Is it because your girl is more into powders, or at least historically has been? Probably. I love that I have some options though, because what I tend to find myself doing is what I'll do, I'll take a brush, like many of us do, and then I will go back and forth with some things and build my own color for the day, depending on what the rest of my makeup looks like or my outfit. I love doing things like that. I like to have a little bit more curating abilities when I'm doing my makeup in the morning. Just like when I do my eyeshadow, I had 3 to 4 palettes out this morning because I was just playing, being like, do I want it a little warmer? Do I want it a little cooler? Do I want to depthen out the eyes? I wanted options, and I guess I'm the same way with my blush. I feel like we got a lot of blush this year because we're kind of coming off that time frame of when blush was just like having such a moment in the makeup community. So that's what a lot of the products that brands were putting out were. I do think it's slowing a bit, not completely, but I do think it's starting to slow, so I'm hoping we start to see more makeup category options from new brands versus just a lot of blush. That's me though. I'm not 100% a blush girl, but I do like to be a little rosy. So I'm gonna now transition over to, I have a lot of palettes in here, more than I thought I would, because I was like, where are all the palettes in my collection from Boxy? They're here and there. They're good. They're okay. Some of them are better than others. I will say though, I got more mascaras this year that were actually good. Can I just tell you how shocked I've been about the mascara situation? Because historically, again, when I've gotten mascaras from Boxy, they've been like, I'm so excited, it's dried out. Ooh, no. Oh, this isn't working. So this year has been like really good. I'll be honest, because I do tend to try to finish up things before I get too in-depth in others. I know a little bit more about 2 of these mascaras than I do a third one. So I did get this Real Her Length and Volume Mascara in I Am Beautiful from one of my IPSY bags. And this was like my go-to mascara for quite some time. I'm starting to think it's a little aged out though, because I used it yesterday on a very natural day and it did the thing that I don't like mascaras to do, which is to grab multiple lashes and clump them together. For some people that works great. I feel like since my eyes are so big and round, it tends to make my eyes look a little bit more sparse, like I don't have lashes. Hence the reason that I'm excited for, where'd it go? It's the reason I'm excited for this Dermalex Volumizer for my lashes. But this has been something really quality. I have really liked Real Her in the past for their makeup, so this was a really good shocker because it was a mini. I was like, I'm gonna forget about it. I'm not gonna like it. Girl, I think I've about used it up. It's got a 6-month lifespan on it, and I think she's about empty. This one's newer, and that's why I'm shocked that I'm gonna talk about this one before I talk about another one, because this one is so good. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it a lot. Again, this one is the one that's making me go, how are we getting all of these mascaras right this time around? I don't know. But the Anastasia, this is like a mini too. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash and Sculpt Lengthening Mascara. Girl, she's good. She is so good. You really like pump up the lashes, kind of like twirl the brush a bit, let it get a little tacky by going to the other side and then go back. This is beautiful. This gives a false lash effect that I am loving, loving, loving. Yesterday I have on some little outside wispies just because I really wanted to be extra with my little pumpkin-y shirt today. But I am loving this. I've worn this alone quite a bit. I like it a lot. It's made me forget about the other one that I should be trying, that I've had a little longer. This is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. Now this one is dual-ended. This side is for volume, and this side is for curling and lengthening. However, I'm not finding them to be like as show-stopping, or at least they weren't when I met this one. So I need to go back to this because as we know, mascaras get better with age, at least to some degree. So still don't use it past 6 months. I need to make that disclaimer. I just mean once you open it, it's got to oxidize, sometimes thicken up, and then it can get really amazing. But I just fell in love with this, that this fell off my radar. So I need to pull this one back out a bit more. So it is still in my collection. I was liking it, but this one like blew the others out of the water. Now, I did not think I would be talking about face palettes in 2023 because, I mean, when's the last time you like sought out a face palette? Whether it's in your own beauty space or whether you're shopping. Tell me the truth, tell me below, because I will be honest, for me, it's been a lot of individual pieces for like the past 2-3 years now. So we've gotten a couple of face palettes this year. I was just about to say, one I've not really touched much of, but now I'm sitting here going, let's be honest. I have used this other one twice, maybe 3 times. You know what, 3 times because I am using it today on my eyes. It's a highlighter palette. This is the Treloose Beauty. This is a brand that kind of like, I feel like snuck up on me, kind of came out of nowhere. Started getting them in Boxycharm, hadn't heard of it before, and then all of a sudden it's in my Ultas, it's everywhere. I'm seeing the brand and I was like, okay, I see you, I'll pay attention. This is the Playa Dreams Everlasting Paradise highlighters. One of them is a cream, one of them is a powder. I have on the Powder Paradise on my lid today with some of these other eyeshadow palettes I'm going to tell you about. Honestly, it's good. It's good. It reminded me of some of my favorite highlighters back in the day that were more of that cool toned, a little chocolatey depth to it. It is so beautiful, right? And it does not, grab to the texture. It looked really great on my face, but I'm not wearing any today. I'll be honest. Let me show you the cream one too. The cream one is stunning and could also be good for the face, but also the eyes as well. I like these colors a lot because they're more cool toned. It applies beautifully. Everything is so smooth, very, very dreamy. And that's why I feel like I did pull it out when I've not been pulling out highlighters. Honestly, I have not been in my highlighter game for a while now, but this really made me think about it. And I even wanted to put it on my eyes today because I was like, ooh, that's gonna give that nice, cool, reflective tonality that I want with this warmer crease that I had going on. Loving it. It's really good formula, which is why I do like this. I could see myself pulling this out when I am wanting a highlighter this winter, because I feel like that's when I pull out those cooler, richer tones. And this is super beautiful. I just don't think of highlighters much. So the fact that I'm thinking about it even in general is a good thing. That's a positive. Now we have a newer face palette that we literally just got in this month's video. If you have missed that video, go check it out. Also, YouTube did me dirty and apparently had been muting 2 of my past videos. And it's because, side note, apparently my outro music that I've used for 7 years is no more. I apparently can't use that on videos anymore, so I'm super sad. And instead of just muting the song like they told me they would, apparently they muted my voice throughout half the video, or at least some of the video. So sorry. Didn't realize when that was happening because YouTube only allowed me to see certain snippets, so I will not be using that outro music anymore. But back to the face palettes here. We have the Benvenidos Miami Mini Mix Face Palette. And you guys, when's the last time we got a face palette like this? I feel like it's been a minute. This palette I thought about using this morning and then kind of didn't. I already had on the blushes from the Anastasia stick here, and I kind of just wanted to see how that was going to play in the natural light because I've got some beautiful sun today. And this is a nice subtle blush, and I didn't want to do a topper. And honestly, these bronzers I said would have been perfect in the summer, and I still stand by that. It's also great for like on the eye work, and it is very buildable. This is just something that I'm hoping I remember to use since it is cooler months right now. The highlighters are stunning though. Super pretty. Just got it. Need a little bit more time with it. But let's talk about some eyeshadows and eyeshadow products because they're all not just palettes. The main things that are like jumping out at me that I still have in my collection from what I can find. If I missed something, let me know in the comments. I did do so many declutters this year, guys. I was like literally having to like rummage through past videos being like, what do I still have? What did I declutter? What is 2023? Because it just feels like this year has just been blah, 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 flying. A palette that I forgot about, kind of totally forgot about. I feel like I should start with that. I got this when it was summer, when it should have been a great time to use it, or I had it in the summer. This is the iconic London Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette, and she's cute. It's not that she's not cute. It's not like I don't like the color story. I do like it. It just wasn't top of mind. But I've also had such light makeup days through the summer. I was not doing a full face like I was back in the day. And maybe that's why Boxy and IPSY are kind of like, let's hold off on some makeup. Everybody's in a clean girl, minimal makeup phase. We'll still give you good makeup, but we're gonna focus on some amazing skincare, and then you can do what you will. And that, you know, makes a lot of sense too. I will say that this product, when I have used it, is really good, and why it has made it through the declutters that I've done this year. And I did 2 videos worth of eyeshadow palette declutters. Did I even do another one? I feel like I went through like another round of decluttering. If not, I'm definitely going to be doing it at year-end cleanouts. Stay tuned, be subscribed. But I will say this is really great formula, really pigmented. It's just something I really forgot about. Really did. But it's also more colorful. You know, this is way more colorful than your neutral girl has been vibing with. So let's talk about some neutral palettes that I love. One I love and have used a lot. One I totally forgot about, and I put it on today and go, why did you forget about this gloriousness? I don't know. Amnesia? I don't know. Halloween time warp? I don't know. But first, I knew I fell in love with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette, and you heard me talk about her. Mine unfortunately came broken. I was so sad, but I was able to press back in a lot of this shimmer shade, and I'm so glad because this is one of my favorite shimmers to use. Today's eye look has some honey in the crease here, blended in with some other stuff. I needed this neutral brown with a touch of like red base to it because this was gonna be the perfect base for what I was going for today. And this palette always delivers for me. Always. I feel like this is the palette that is putting Anastasia Beverly Hills' shadows back on my radar in 2023. Because we know they were a big hype in like 2016 to like, I don't know, what do you want to say, 2019? But then kind of fell off all of our makeup radar. Other things came up. We got shiny object syndrome. But this started giving me makeup boners again for Anastasia Beverly Hills formulas. So good. I forget about these 2 a lot, honestly. Maybe for the eyes I could use them more often, but this is just so good. And the palette that I forgot I had, and I'm ashamed to say it because I put it on today and I was like, but Wow, this is so quality. This is the Laura Geller Soft Satin 6 Matte Eyeshadows plus 2 highlighters. Like how? How did I forget this? Today I have on this shade, and this shade, all on this face today. Oh, actually I have this one, this one, this one, and this one, with a little bit of this one. I have on most of this palette now that I think about it. I was like, wait, what else did I do? Because I wasn't done. Like I thought I was done, and then I went back in and just kept adding more, a little bit of outside liner, a little bit of depth. It's just the makeup that wouldn't end because it was so good. Not because it was hard to blend, not because it was choppy, but because it inspired me even with these neutrals, because that's where I've just been for a while, is a neutral girl. And I love this so much. It gives me that warmth though that I was hoping for with the fall festiveness to go with my pumpkins. You know, it's fun. Come on, it's Halloween. Let's live a little. The highlighters are really good too, I would say. Super creamy. I love the depth of them, but again, I'm not really gravitating to highlighters a lot, so for me, this could easily go on the eyes as well. I'm gonna do some swatching of these darker shades because the nude shades are harder to see in film, but I mean, so beautiful, so pigmented, blend great. I mean, these are really good. All right, now I have to go back and I have to show you some of that Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I have to. Sometimes I go into a spontaneous swatching party. It just has to happen. All right, what do you want to see? We're gonna go here, here, here. Whoop, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. So, oh, this is a fall lover's dream right here. I hadn't even like touched into that before. Oof. I'm falling in love with this palette all over again. Oh, so many makeup boners. So many. Battery is running out, but my shimmers are so good here too. I mean, look at that. Fall is not ready for her because she is gonna be the moment. She's gonna upstage all the leaves here. Upstaging it all. We love it. We love it. I don't even want to wipe that off. That's so beautiful. I haven't used any of those like deeper burgundy purple tones. Oof. And I'm not a, like, that does not gravitate to me a lot. When I see a purple palette, I'm like, okay, what do I do with her? That one's giving me inspo just because of the tones of those colors. They could be burgundy, they could be berry, they could be purple. Like, it gives you more options. Okay, I fell in love with Il Makiage this year. How did I not know about them before? I don't know, but this quad palette feels so luxe. Not only is the packaging super heavy, but the shadows themselves are so quality. Mine is the Color Boss quad, so I have 1 shimmer and 3 mattes, and this is exactly what I needed this summer. She's a neutral lover's dream. I can build an eye look super easily and go. They lasted, they blended, they're beautiful. The compact is perfect. I'm probably gonna travel with it this fall because I do have some travel coming up, but it's so easy and nice, and it's super heavy. It just makes it feel extra rich. Something that did not last very well because of the packaging that Boxy and IPSY sent was my girl, Natasha. I love seeing Natasha in our boxes every opportunity we get. So this is the Natasha Denona Fez palette, and I was heartbroken to see this gorgeous red-brown shade here. Oh, it's so rich. It feels so good. She came shattered. And Boxy at that point, I think, started taking it really seriously that their shadows were not doing well, because even us as content creators were getting emails that they were like, hey guys, we are working on this. I promise. Look how bold this is. Like, this is going to be a fall lover's dream too, now that I'm looking at her swatched, now that I am touching her. I mean, look at these shades here. I am here for this. Ooh, there goes UPS. Are you coming to me? Oh, so smooth. So damn smooth. Ooh, these just went on like a dream. Super smooth, super even. We love her. That's why I was heartbroken that they were broken, but I'm still gonna use it. Still gonna use it because she's so good. Now there's one more palette here. It's like a mini. It's a tiny little duo that I do like it, and I think it's super creamy, but I'm probably only gonna be using this in spring and summer because the color story for me is not something I reach for right now. I haven't reached for just pink blushy tones for my eyes since probably 2015, 2016. I really evolved with the way I like my makeup to look. So this Shayna B Miami palette that I got from my IPSY, I like the formula, and I still stand by the fact that the formula is really quality and really smooth, beautiful to blend, did a way better job than a bigger palette I got that same month. I just was so shocked by how great this formula was. Truly happy with the formula. It's just more the color story for me isn't my jam. So I have used this as an assist palette in the warmer months, but I may not touch her again for a while, and we'll see how this plays out in the future. But the formula, really good. We got some liquid shadows this year, and I wasn't too mad about the things that I've kept. I think there was some other stuff that I didn't like that I got rid of. This Beauty Crop totally shocked me. This one is in the shade Cinnamon and then Fudge. Fudge, I feel like, is a little misnamed because this does not look like fudge to me. This looks like a fireball. This looks like Cinnamon's big sister. I don't know, this to me does not look like fudge. And that's where I got really confused when I put it with the matte shade, because the matte shade I love. This one is called Cinnamon, and it is, oh my gosh, so rich. Like, this is also a lip color I would love. This is beautiful on the eyes. You could just blend it into the crease on your lid. It doesn't give you any smudging. It doesn't break apart on your lid. They're both beautiful. I just feel like I was distracted a lot by the shimmer shade, but it's just because I think the name threw me, and I was like, oh, that's not fudge. To me, fudge is going to be darker and browner, whereas this is, to me, it's like fall leaves, autumn. Give me some fire, some bonfires, you know? So beautiful. I've already pulled the matte shade back out for the fall season, but I have not pulled this one back out, so I will stay tuned with you with this, but I'm liking these. I mean, it's super simple too. Sometimes that's all we need is some simplicity with our makeup. We want to look good, but we want it to be simple. We don't want to spend an hour anymore doing our makeup. And this is newer to me. This is the I Am So Pretty combo that I recently told you about. Here's the stick shade. Running out of swatching room here. But this one is definitely more of a rich, beautiful brown base. Some like golden flecks into her. She's so stunning. I have loved this. The swatches alone look beautiful. On the eyes, it's a little bit more muted. I'll be honest. I was a little disappointed with how that looks on my lid. This is like the same color in the shimmer shade here. It is also really beautiful and gives it a little bit more pop, I would say. So beautiful, so stunning. I just really wish that this more matte caviar stick style product was, because that's what Laura Geller's is, or Laura Mercier's is the caviar stick, and that's what this reminded me of formula-wise, was that high-end, pricey brand. I just kind of wish it looked like this on the lid, and maybe I should put down like a different kind of base or something, and then it will. I'm gonna play with this some more this fall, but I love this color. It's so yummy for a natural fall, like caramel look on the eyes. I love, 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 love. And honestly, one of the last products is one lip product. What happened to all my lip products from Boxy? Do we not get a lot? You know what I'm not talking about? I'll tell you what I'm not talking about. It's the elephant in the room that I've gotten every single month this year that I'm not talking about in this video because I'm not using them. It's all of the eyeliners that I got. I got an eyeliner from January to June every single month. I think there was one month I didn't, but then the next month I got 2, so I technically still had 6 for the first 6 months of the year, and I was like, stop it, stop it, stop it, and they were all black. I do have one that I'm actually excited to use in my upcoming Halloween special, little spoiler alert, and this is the Danessa Myricks Lilac Quartz Liner that is actually super cool. She's got some iridescent tones and properties to her, super beautiful. But that's it for the liners, guys. I'm not talking about all those other liners because I'm just like, I'm sick of those. Sick of those. Don't use them. I don't use them. Honestly, I don't. But I do use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Bullet Lippy you just saw me reapply in the shade Warm Peach. It's a satin lipstick. This one, so good. I have loved this. Super beautiful for a nude lip for my skin tone. Obsessed. So, so good. Okay, my camera died because the battery ran out, so I very quickly charged it just a tiny bit, and I looked through my makeup collection, and I think I did get another Lawless Forget the Lip Filler. I'm not really using those a lot right now, but I did get that. But really the lippy that I'm mostly using that I've gotten this year is this Anastasia lippy. She's so good. She's so good. I love the color. I love the creamy formula. One of my favorites right now. Just put it over the top of a lip liner and go. So I feel like this is everything that I'm actively either reaching for or remembered to use. But again, the liners, I'm just like, they're in a drawer. When I need it, I'll use it. But I've not been doing the full face to make me want to use the eyeliners. If anything, I'll just take a little bit of shadow like I did today, wing it out just a touch, and go on about my day. So tell me, what are you using? What is still in your collection that you are loving? What are some things maybe I reminded you of? You probably got stuff though that I didn't get. So tell me what you got that maybe I didn't get that I need to be on the hunt for. I need to be looking for it, shopping for it. This is where everything is in my collection still with Boxy and where my head is at. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you happen to be new here, hi new friends, I really hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on all of the month end videos that I have coming, because I have some Halloween specials coming and next month is my birthday. I am so excited. Bye friends.